and I both love and loathe this process every time we do it, because you ask yourself, some years, are there 40 players to put on this list? Are there guys? Do we have 40 good players? Other times you're like, oh man, we have, 60 good players. How am I going to figure out the 40? How do you want to decide? We're not going to do this live on the air.
I'm going to blow past the ones that are autos.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. Let's go that route. Top 40. So Deuce Robinson in Squirrel White. Yes.
Okay. Lawayne McCoy.
Yes.
Really?
As a top 40 player?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. BJ Gibson. No.
No.
Boggs. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Danzy.
Yes.
Ooh, boy, he's going to have to be in the 30s. Elijah Moore. No. Unless.
Probably no. I may have to circle back on that.
Gelsey, Willie Suarez, Camden Fryer. No. All right, to the tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Pittman, of course.
Landon Thomas, yes. Randy Pittman, yes.
Chase Lofton?
No.
Biscuit?
No.
Amari Williams. Now he's a combo.
So he's a yes.
Okay.
He'll be one of the most important players on the team in some capacity.
Now the running backs. Cam Davis, no.
No.
Roydell Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Jalen Lucas?
Yes.
Isaiah Holmes? No. Sadly. That sucks.
Yep.
Sam Singleton?
No.
Usman Kroma? Yes.
Yes.
And, of course, Gavin Sawchuk?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
QBs, Tommy C., of course.
Yes.
Glenn?
Yes.
Okay. Are we done?
Yes.
Okay. Are we doing Mac the punter? Mac the knife?
I don't like putting punters on the list. Right. They do matter.
We're going to try to avoid them. We're going to try to avoid using the punter.
We would like to, but
right.
Yeah. So that's Mac Chiaminto, isn't that his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
I go with Mac the Knife.
Mm-hmm.
Good song. Luke Pettibone. Yes.
Yes.
Gunnar Hansen. Yes.
Yes.
Micah Pettis, of course.
Yes.
Let's see. Richie Leonard.
Yes.
And Adrian Medley.
Yes.
All right. Now, Ty Hilton, no. Freshman. Mario Nash, freshman. Jacob Rizzi, Harvard transfer.
No.
All right. Andre Otto.
Yes.
All right. Manasseh Ititi, no. Jonathan Daniels, no. Estes?
No.
Okay. Jaden Todd, no. Lucas Simmons?
No.
All right.
No.
Skipping the long snappers.
Mm-hmm.
Linebacker, Stephon Thompson, of course.
Yes.
Omar Graham?
Yes.
All right. Blake Nicholson?
Yes.
Juice Cryer?
Yes.
Lavale?
Don't know.
All right. Elijah Herring, yes.
Yes, 100% yes.
A lot of linebackers.
Too many.
Who would you eliminate? Nicholson?
Probably.
All right. And then Pritchard and Parrish, no. Cottrell, no. Although you liked him that one day, right?
I like him, period. I think he's a nice player. I think he's going to play on both special teams and at linebacker, but no, I wouldn't put him in the
top 40.
No.
All right. We throwing Weinberg in the top 40?
He's your kicker, yeah. He's got to be in there, I think. I mean, he's going to be required to – he's your guy. He's got a cannon for a leg. If he can center it, he's going to be really good. I'd say yes.
Okay. Now to the defensive line. Daryl Jackson, of course.
100%.
James Williams, of course.
Yes.
Daniel Lyons, I think so. What do you think?
Yes.
All right. Deontay McCray. This is actually tough because we don't know what the hell they're going to do, how they're going to line up.
Yes. Deontay McCray is on the list.
Diamante Diggs, another senior, 6'5", 258.
Yes.
All right. Jaden Jones, been around for a minute here.
No.
All right. Kevin Wynn, true freshman, 6'2", 343.
Yeah.
KJ Sampson.
Yeah.
Redshirt sophomore now. Time flies.
Mm-hmm.
Either of the Desir twins?
No, but they like him, and we'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, no, I wouldn't. Not right now.
All right. Tylen Coleman, one of the other transfers, 6'4", 301.
I mean, I guess. This is where it's going to get dicey.
It does. The defense is extremely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Jenkins, Tennessee.
Well, he's not going to play, so no.
All right. And I think we're done at that group.
Now we go to defensive backs.
Earl Little, of course. Shaheem Brown, yes.
Edwin Joseph, Quindarius Jones, KJ Kirkland, Shaheem Brown, Lester. Yep.
All right. Shamar Arnaud. They like him.
This is going to be the editing process. This will be interesting. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. So he might make at least the initial list.
He could. Him and Ricky Knight are tough.
Call it the first pass.
Mm-hmm.
How about two safeties in KJ Kirkland and Ashlyn Barker?
Listen, I've always liked both those players. I would love to see one of them emerge. Kirkland for sure.
They like Christian White too. Apparently, he had a very good camp, and even in the recent interview that Jabril Rawls did about setting the tone in the defensive back room in the standard, his nickname is Smoke.
Well, he's a redshirt junior.
Yes,
and he's got a grand total of 2 tackles, I think, in his career, or 3.
He could be a spring wonder guy, but
maybe
yeah, they
I
like
don't know.
him.
We'll see. I root for him.
So Charles Lester, you said yes?
I think so.
Interesting. Okay. And of course, Jeremiah Wilson, who they brought in out of the portal, is a yes.
100%. Yeah. So I think we got our 40.
Yeah, Boatwright's a no because he's a freshman, a redshirt freshman.
I think you've got, so what you really discover here is that you have names that you like and physical potential in that secondary, but you don't love really anybody necessarily. Not even maybe the kid from Houston, because again, he was a fantastic player. They're going to need him to be that kind of player for them. But I don't know, man. I really have so many question marks. I mean, Amari Williams made the list because he's a two-way guy, but is he more important as a jack, or is he more important as a offensive weapon? Is he become,
Well, you could take another pass at this, and I wouldn't do it as laboriously, but we had to go through the whole roster and say how many of these players are up to Florida State standard. What's the number?
Well, that is a very different conversation, because I hold them to a standard that means it's a playoff team without question. It's a contender to win the league annually, which means you've got to go head-to-head with Clemson. Is your roster sufficient to go head-to-head with Clemson right now? I don't think that it is. Clemson's, you look at, and I've told people this, I had a bunch of people like, well, Clemson hasn't been that good. Go look at the NFL draft projections and look at how many Clemson players are projected to go. That is a very good football team this year. I think Clemson might be really, really good this year. And they're really good where it matters most, unfortunately, and that's quarterback.
Yeah, he figured it out.
He did, and they're loaded at wide receiver, and
Klubnik was on the brink of being dismissed from that program.
And now he's really good. Well, but this is where, Tom, and I know we got a break, this is why you got to bring in high-level recruits. It can't just all be transfer portal. He is a recruit. He was a 5-star recruit, and you bank on some talent figuring it out at some point. Now, he was emotionally, he was immature, but the talent was always there. We would see it.
But you usually don't see people come back from that. Just remember, within the span of 2 months, he
called his own number.
And he dissed Dabo. Dabo was holding out his hand.
Did not shake it.
Left the head coach hanging.